It's okay.
So am I.
It's okay. If you want to slow down, I'll talk to you more.
Please, yes. Do it.
Hey guys, I'm Alex.
I'm Jason. We're the Table Monkeys, and today we're going to go over Devon's Twisted Strap and Ryan Bowen's Steaming Eggs.
Yeah.
So they both work together because you got to strap up to steam the eggs.
Yeah.
So this is our take on the way that Devon straps and also the twist that he did at BAL 102, which is really interesting, and we've played with it a couple times, and it definitely feels more symmetrical. So we're going to just show you that again as well.
Yeah. And this is also just like a little tutorial on how to strap up. Because if you're sick and tired of getting the buckle every time, then you gotta learn how to strap up.
That's the bottom line, because in order to apply a good strap, you need to give your opponent the buckle. It's just that simple. So if we both know how to strap up, then we can alternate who gets the buckle. So first thing, start with the buckle right at your thumbs, and you're gonna hold it down with your thumb. Then you're gonna pull the strap down the back of your hand, nice and tight, come around to your opponent's wrist. Usually everybody wants it low, so you're gonna go low right under that knuckle there, or that little bone. And then you're going to hold it with your pinky. So I'm holding it tight so it stays tight on both sides with my pinky finger here. Then the strap comes through. Now this is where it gets interesting. This is where Devon changed things. So what normally you do is just pull the strap through straight like this, and we go to the rest of the process. But what he started doing is taking the bottom of the strap and twisting it up. Right? So the bottom comes up, and then we come around. Now both of us, if you come around to Alex's side, you'll also see that the bottom of the strap should be twisting up. Hopefully that camera angle all worked,
Yep.
and all that editing looks good. So now that the fold is under our wrist there, you just leave the strap loose, you reach through, and now, again, you want to get the strap on your wrist where you want it. Once it's where I want it, at that point, I post and I pull up on the strap. I don't pull out, I pull up. And that'll get everything nice and tight. And then I grab the strap again with my fingers to hold it in place there. And now for both of us, it should feel pretty good. Then, since I'm holding it, I can now adjust and grab the tip of the strap into the tip of the buckle. This part always is a little goofy, but yeah, that's how it goes.
It's our first one of the day, so we need to practice.
Yeah, it always gets better as practice goes, and as the strap gets sweaty and slippery. Right now it's all hard and we haven't practiced yet. So now I get it where it's half decent,
So
now you let the opponent pull it through. So he can also adjust his hand and get the buckle where he would like on his hand.
Yeah, so ideally I want the buckle a little lower on my hand.
Yep.
And then also post up and drive my hand through as well. And
You've heard Travis Bagents talk about that bone line there? That's really ideal. We both want the strap kind of running along that bone line there.
And what the beauty of this twisted strap does is now the part of the strap that's on my wrist feels so much tighter.
Yeah, and it feels connected all the way around for some reason.
Yeah.
And we've noticed that when you start applying pressure through your wrist there, the way it pulls on each other's wrist is symmetrical. If you want to try it at home or whatever with your buddies and whatever, you'll notice that when you pull the strap through straight, the pressure definitely feels different. So now on to the steaming eggs.
Yeah, so if you've seen Ryan Bowen's videos titled Steaming Eggs, where he does this challenge where you apply very low pressure and the goal is to use soft counters to burn your opponent out and ideally get into positions where you can rest more than your opponent so they burn out quicker.
Yeah. And a couple weeks ago, I was discussing soft counters, with John Milne, just on some Facebook chat. And basically, what came from that chat was the idea that if you take the three basic moves, being hook, press, and top roll, they all counter each other, and there's kind of a way that they work together. So we kind of took both those concepts and put them together. So what John explained was basically that to counter a press, you're going to come in with a hook, and if someone's hooking you to counter a hook, you're going to go for a top roll, and if someone's top rolling you, you're going to come in for a press. So we kind of took the steaming egg process and that little triangle, which will be on the screen somewhere, of kind of like a rotation, and then we just do it kind of like a drill, like a dance at, again, about 30-40% pressure. And we're not really trying to see who burns out first. We're just really searching for the way it feels. And when you try this drill, it just, especially as a newer puller, it really explains all the angles and it's kind of like a flashlight in the dark. Like you just start seeing different things as you start going through this method. So
yeah, and the beauty of it is like maintaining pressure through every position and all the transition points between positions.
Yeah.
And just building those connections.
So why don't you start going through and explaining
all right,
what you're doing, and I'll just hold for
So I'll start first. I'll go for the hook. I'm just gonna get my cup set and then start dragging Jason over to my pad.
Once I feel like it's far enough I need to top roll, I'm gonna start to roll him out.
Once I feel a lot of pressure in the fingers, I'm gonna drag my elbow back in, get my shoulder behind my hand, and now start to press, drag my elbow forward.
As he starts to press, once I feel like it's too much, I'm gonna come back underneath here and set a defensive hook on his press, and now I'm gonna drag him back across.
Yep, and then once he's taking me far over to the pad, I'm gonna set my back pressure and start to roll out over his fingers.
And same thing now, once I feel like it's come far enough away, I'm gonna try to get my shoulder back behind my hand, pull my elbow into my body, and come in for my press.
And now it's just a dance.
Yeah, and we're just gonna keep going back and forth.
Alright guys, that was the end of the video. We hope you liked it. Try that drill and let us know what you think.
Yeah, and also work on that strap, because the only way to get away from the buckle in practice is learning how to strap up your opponent. And also, if you practice in the strap but you don't apply it very well, it's not going to be very useful when you get to a tournament and a ref actually applies it nice and tight, and it's going to feel totally different. So learn how to strap up so you can practice in it. Try that drill. Like the video if you like the video.
Leave feedback in the comments.
And subscribe for new videos each week.
Peace out.
Peace.